So imagine a career that blends problem solving, cutting edge tech, and endless opportunities. Sound like your dream job? Data science might just be it. And today we'll take a deep dive and uncover if that might just be the case. Hi, my name's Kevin, a civil engineer turned data scientist in the fintech space. And before we take that deep dive, let's first uncover what exactly is a data scientist or data science in general. So in my early days, the way I remembered what a data scientist was is that keyword in data science, which is the science part. And when you think about a scientist, you're probably thinking about a person in a lab doing experiments, and that's exactly what a data scientist does. They basically do exploration and experiments on existing data in order to predict future outcomes. So now it's a very high level definition. It obviously goes in more depth, but maybe let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do a video on say a data scientist versus a data engineer versus a data analyst. So now let's get into the reasons why data science might just be the perfect fit for you. Reason number one being in your career, you have the desire to maybe switch between domains or industries. So as an example, let's take a person who's just started on their career, and let's call them Bob. So now Bob can actually apply to a medical or pharmaceutical based company as a data scientist and work there amongst the medical professionals. Anyway, the point is, as a data professional, you have that flexibility of switching throughout industries in your career. As an example, I have a friend who moved from a fintech company, so they were basically an asset management company, and now he works for a retail company as a data scientist. And this all goes back to practically every domain needing a data professional, which is really an awesome perk in this field of data. So reason number two, and let's use Bob again. So Bob might also be a person who enjoys project flexibility in his career. Let's unpack on this idea. So data science compared to more traditional careers is still relatively new. So as a result, there are not a lot of codes or standards or these conventional practices like the more traditional careers. As an example, careers like accounting or engineering has been around for years and years, and as a result they are quite rigid in you coming up with innovative solutions. Like a lot of the things are by the book, lots of codes. I come from civil engineering, so in that field there's lots of things already set in place, and you just need to follow the book in order to get the solution. Obviously, there are cases where you need to tweak the standard or the conventional practice a bit, but for the most part, a lot of things have already been figured out, and you don't in essence have to sort of reinvent the wheel. So data science might just be for you if you want to be more on the creative side and sort of bring your own standard or practice of work into your career, which sort of feeds into reason number three, being you like to exercise both the analytical side and the creative side of your brain. I forgot which side is which, but anyway, data science actually has that in it, where there's this component of being analytical, lots of maths, lots of stats, but there's also this side of being creative, visualizing things. So really quite unique in that regard. So now where the analytical part comes in is if you need to build a solution and you actually use maths or stats or coding to build towards that solution. Where the creative part comes in is along this journey of getting to the solution, you need to actually visualize the data in order to make an informed decision when building towards the solution. Another creative component comes in when you need to break this complex problem down in order to explain it to your stakeholders so they can understand this path you are taking. And this might be using tools such as Tableau or Power BI in order to explain your findings to your stakeholders so they can understand this solution you are building. All right, so that sums up these 3 reasons as to why data science might be your perfect fit. In summary, it is you have a desire to switch between domains in your career. You are a person who likes project flexibility and bringing your own sort of innovation and creation to a project. And also number 3 is you are a person who likes using the analytical side and the creative side of your brain. So if all 3 of these resonate with you, then data science might just be for you.